There are mixed feelings about rehabilitating this home behind me through a City of Fort Myers housing program due to over 130 police calls in the last 5 years. I'm your Fort Myers community correspondent, Miyoshi Price, and because I work in this community every day, I spoke with neighbors and the homeowner about criminal activity and if taxpayer dollars should go to fixing this home.
This is a nuisance house. Literally a nuisance house.
This neighbor didn't want to go on camera due to the amount of criminally based calls the police have received over the years regarding the home on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and Cox Street. The home is part of the State Housing Initiative Partnership Program known as SHIP, which provides Fort Myers with approximately $700,000 annually to help low-income residents rehabilitate or replace their homes.
They've done enough arrests there. I've given you photos of showing you how many police departments show up, and they don't care. They literally don't care.
I pulled numbers from the Fort Myers Police, which shows there were 6 felony cases at this address and 13 misdemeanors since January 2020. But this neighbor, Raymond Johnson, who lives on the opposite corner of the home up for debate, says it's not the homeowner, but visitors.
You know, whatever go on down there with her grandkids or whatever, only thing, she don't have nothing to do with it. You know, the only thing she try to do is just live her life.
I told him that the city council is considering partnering with the police department to help them vet people before being approved for the program. He says he supports his tax dollars going to the program, and he wants the homeowner, Miss Alice, to get her home fixed. But the company that visits her home has to change.
My tax dollars can go towards that, but you know, then if you're gonna put the same people in a new home, and then what good is your tax dollar going to do? Because it's going to be the same problem.
He says he understands all sides of this debate. However, the homeowner's granddaughter, Aviana Duncan, sees the situation differently.
I feel like she shouldn't be just made as an example, and then whatever decision is made is how everybody else in the community is going to be dealt when the situation is approached. And if they say no, then how is this even benefiting the people in the community?
She tells me her grandmother is currently homeless. The homeowner declined to speak on camera, but one of her children provided a statement that said in part, if this home reconstruction is happening, my mother wouldn't just waste a new home and allow the same things to occur. The council plans to hold a workshop to develop a new policy for vetting these projects. For now, the home remains eligible for rehabilitation under the current program guidelines. In Fort Myers, Miyoshi Price, Fox 4.